All right. Hello, hello, hello. Just make sure our number one is not mute. We got a new engineer. We got to help him out. We got to help him out. Are we good? We good? You put the headphones. Okay, cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for showing up to watch the LDM show. Oh, I'm doing what I'm asking you guys to do. Please share and like the video. That way we can get the word out more and people can know who we are. And always subscribe to our page. That way you know when we on, because that's the best way to do it. But today we're going to speak a little bit about how to make money. We're going to have, we might have a guest co-host coming in today to speak about the difference between men and women in different situations. We want to speak about relationships this month. But then we also want to speak about things that are going on. So, and some of these questions did come from like the fans and everything. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for the thing so I can share it for you guys to see. But we are going to be doing a lot of things this month. But there is one thing I do want to say, speak on real quick, is the fact that the young kids are nowadays, I just want to real quick say, young kids nowadays are doing a lot of things very, very, may I say, stupid. Just for the fact that you're doing things without thinking because you want to be popular, and then you wind up in jail or something like that, and you don't come back out until you're like 40 years old. So if you're going to do something stupid when you're a teenager and come back out of jail at 40, how much popular are you going to get? You know what I'm saying? You just wasted your whole life. Maybe you're going to be popular with the homeless when you come out of jail, but you ain't going to be popular. So start thinking before you do things. There's a lot of kids, teenagers that are wasting their lives. They're taking other people's lives, and then you're on the run forever. Because remember, murder is murder. There ain't no such thing as, I can wait 2-3 years and then they'll forget about it. No. You be right on your prime of your life, doing something very good, having a family, bam, and you get busted. And then they bring you back for that crime. You know what I'm saying? So you're always going to be on the run. So as a teenager, don't do something stupid. Think before you go. Because I know you're going to hear, in my days, you're going to hear that so much times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the adults were like, in my days, we didn't do that. But put it like this. When you get older, you're going to be like, in my days, us kids, we used to just kill for no reason. That's what you're going to say in your days. So think about it. I'm just saying. Because, I lost a person to jealousy. A young kid who had dreams and everything, about to go to college and he got killed just for jealousy. You know what I'm saying? So let's not continue doing this. But other than that, like I said, we're going to speak about saving money, and then I'm going to bring a guest co-host is here, right? So we're going to be speaking about differences between men and women in relationships, and we're going to have a lot of other things. But first, I want to start with saving money, and then when she gets here, I'll ask her how she saves money. But here it is. Number one thing to do to save money. Stop wasting it on dumb stuff. You got that? That's how bold I can get. You know what I'm saying? What else can I say for the number one thing, how to save money? Stop wasting it on dumb stuff. My dad always said, don't fix what's not broken, right? So if you have a 45, 50-inch TV, let's say, and all of a sudden you got this free money, why do you need a 55 to 60? If that TV is still working. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that. Why do you need 20 pairs of sneakers if you only have two feet? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to wear a whole 20 in the week? I don't think so. So you want to make sure that you're not wasting your money. Because if you say wasting money, then that means you're not saving money. And here's a clue how you can really save money. Buy what you need and not what you want. That's how you save money. You know what I'm saying? If I go to a store and I'm like, wow, I really want that, That tells me in my back of my mind, let me see if my pockets are going to allow me to do it. And I'm not talking about my pockets now. I'm speaking of my future self pockets. You know what I'm saying? Because I can buy a TV right now and spend $600 and boom, I fall down and I break my leg. Now I don't got no job, no nothing because I can't work. Now I got, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not thinking of the wild thing, but I'm just saying. And then you won't have money because you didn't save. So I'm thinking of my future self when I say I buy what I need and not what I want. Now, of course, if my TV breaks, I'm going bigger. You know what I'm saying? But right now, it's not broken, and I have my TV for almost 8 years. It's a skinny, flat one that goes on the wall. You basically not see nothing. It works for me. 50-inch, I'm good. But I've been seeing a lot of boxes of TV. Like, didn't I just see you buy a TV on the tax? I don't know. Taking 10% of your paycheck and put it to the side. That's a good way to save money. I think they say like 15, I think it is, that you're supposed to take out for your check or something like that. 10? Okay, so I was right. Yeah, it's 10% out of your check you're supposed to take out and put it to the side at all times. That helps you save money for the rainy day. Now, for y'all people that have been getting that extra income unemployment, that word extra was supposed to have been saved. It's called extra. You didn't even know you were going to get it. You know what I'm saying? If you were making $400 a week, and then let's say I'm just, giving out a number, and you're getting unemployment plus that extra money. If you pass that $400, that should have been saved because you're already used to budgeting if you did a budget on your 400. You understand? So if you get 408, how much was it? Oh, so if you get like 408, then $8 should be saved because you only made a budget only for the 400. If you understand what I mean? So these are the ways you guys can save because I'm seeing a lot of people, oh, where's my $600? I'm like, what happened to the rest of the money you've been getting? Where that went? Oh, I've been paying bills and stuff. You only made $300 a week before. Now you're making like $600-700 a week. What happened to the rest of the 400, change that you made? This is what is happening. And a lot of the people that I know, which when I'm saying is like the hood people, you guys don't know how to save. Y'all waste as soon as you get it. Like, come on. And then you want to complain, and then y'all going to ask the government to help you out. Doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying? The government is only there for an emergency, not to always try to get everything from them. Oh, I deserve it. You don't deserve nothing. You know what I'm saying? You deserve the air that God gave you. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? You earned the rest. But we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have some fun. All right? Hey, this is Charles Aloma, and save your money. We'll be right back. All right, all right. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back alone now. You know what I'm saying? They got scared off when we said it was Battle of the Sexes. I was like, wait a minute, LDM, Battle of the Sexes? We probably can't battle him. So I'm going to battle the people online that's watching right now. But you know me, I always got to put people on blast. You have to listen to when they tell you something. If they say, hey, we're going to go jogging, don't be like, oh, snap, I got to actually use my feet. You know what I'm saying? It's in the sentence. And it was so funny because me and my boy Will, we were just saying how we ask questions with the answer in the question, and they still don't. That was a perfect sample. Perfect sample today. But anyway, please let me know, guys, how do you save your money? You know what I'm saying? Like I know some people take their change that they have in their pockets and they put it to the side and they don't touch it. That's a good way as well. I did it. We did it a couple of months ago, and then my son now. I don't do it no more because my son takes all our change from our pockets and he puts it in his piggy bank, and then it tells him how much money he has. So last time he brought a scooter for himself. So that tells you how much change he's been taking from us. So that's a way to save money. Put it to the side. Before I get to the differences between men and women, another way to save money is to open up a bank account or a credit union account that you don't touch, or you can't not touch because you'll get penalized. To me, the higher the penalized of the account, the better, because that would force you not to take nothing out. You know what I'm saying? So like if one of those banks, like if you're under 200, they're going to charge you $25, $30. Well, ask them to charge you $100. I don't know. It'll make you, force you to keep money in there so it can get interest and keep, going up. I got I know probably nobody heard of Pitney Bowes, but I have a credit union with Pitney Bowes when I used to work with them back when I was a teenager. And I left like $25 in there, no lie. This was about good 10, 20 years ago. And right now, I got like 4 something from a $20. And I'm going to keep it there until, hey, I'm not even going to touch it. They asked me if I need a new card. I was like, no. They was like, but your card is expired. I was like, I don't care. I don't want a card yet. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it in the bank and let it keep going. Once it gets to a certain amount, I'll take it and I'll put it in a different bank. But as long as it's, getting interest, it's getting interest. It's the same as, with stocks. You let it keep going up until you feel the right way, and then you take it out. That's the best way to save some money. And the reason why I'm saying saving money, because I'm hearing so many people saying that they either waiting for the money or what they're going to do now. They don't have no job, but they only have unemployment. And the reason is because, like I said, if you're making $400, I'm averaging, because a lot of people not come home, but they average $400, like $10 an hour, 40 hours a week is $400. Well, you're budgeting the whole $400, and that's the wrong way to do it. You're supposed to budget 75% of your check. That's what you budget. The 25% is extra that automatically you don't see. And then you have to learn how to budget like that. First thing that's supposed to be number one on the list is your rent. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one on the list. I'm tired of hearing people, oh, man, I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent. The same way you've been paying your rent with every single check, but you didn't budget your rent in those checks. Now, if you're budgeting and you're saying, oh, snap, I'm already on my 4th week of money to go into my rent, then you're paying too much rent. You understand? You're supposed to only be going 2 weeks, and then it's supposed to be a week for your utilities, and then a week for clothes and food. That's how I budget. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it, but that's how I've been budgeting my money. If I cannot pay my rent within a 2-week paycheck, then that's a little too high. I'm going to have to cut something off, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to probably have to wear one shirt for like 3 weeks. And, laundry going to have to wait. I'm going to have to hand wash some laundry or something. But something's going to give. And you don't have to go out every single day. And if you do go out every day, you don't have to spend every day. Because I used to go out a lot. They'd be like, damn, you're spending a lot. No, I'm not. I'm spending that 2-something on the train. That's about it. Go hang out in my friend's block and, and then just go back home. I don't have to buy nothing out of, you know what I'm saying? Eat before I leave. I buy in bulk sometimes. It depends on what it is. Canned goods, bulk. Something that is not going to get spoiled for another 4 or 5 years, bulk. It saves you money down the line. So instead of worrying about what the government can do for you, why can't you just say, what can I do for myself? What's up with that? I'm just saying. Is that so hard to ask for? Because I think, because some people like the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Yes, that's in business-wise, but not in, I can't pay my rent. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm not saying that everybody, because I know there's people out here going to be like, oh, yeah, but, you probably can do it, but I lost my job and everything. But this is why I'm saying it. If you get your job back or if you find another job, learn how to budget with 75% of what you bring home, not what you're supposed to get. Because remember, they got to take out taxes. Because I heard somebody be like, yeah, I got 400. I'm a budget. If I can take 200 and put it here. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this boy not knowing that they're going to take taxes out? So you're not going to come home with 400? You probably come on with 330 or something like that. So budget 300 or something, round it off. That's the best way to budget it. To me, I'm saying that's the best way to budget money. I round it off. Like when I used to get paid, and if I come home with 289, I'm going to go down to 250. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to budget the 250, and I don't even care if next week I'm making 320, 330. All that is extra. I'm budgeting 250. That's what I was doing. That tells you, I lived in PA, so everything was cheaper in PA, even the paychecks. So, that's how I budget. And then when I moved to to New York, of course, I had a budget higher because I got higher, but it didn't mean that I was spending more because it meant, things are higher now. But you still budget with what you have. So then when you get a raise, don't change the budget. Leave it alone. I got a raise. That means that's extra. You know what I'm saying? Just let it be. I don't even care if it's a quarter more. I don't know. I didn't see no quarter more. I'm seeing the 400, or the 200, 300, whatever I budget from the beginning is what I'm going to budget until then, until I reach a different bracket. Now, if I'm making 300 and like in another 2 years, I got another raise that now I'm coming home with 400 after taxes. Now you can probably do another $50. Don't do the whole 100. Add the 50 to the budget. That's it. Don't go outrageous. I'm going to put the whole 100 in the budget. Nope. You put the 50 into the budget. And you continue like that. Because I'm telling you, it's like some of the people's money that I see, I'm like, wow. If I would have had your money and your rent, ain't no way I'm going to pay $200 to $300 and be broke. You got rent $200 to $300 and you're broke? Come on. And you got mad people in your house. Don't think I know the little tricks. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing one trick for my parking so I can pay $75 a year. Grandma helped me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. But my rent, I can't do no trick because it's just me and my wife's. But you still have to budget what you have. I don't understand that. If I can budget 3 rents and we only got 2 incomes, and you know what I'm saying? And you got 15 incomes and 1 rent, I don't understand that. I'll be hearing it so much when I be passing by, especially in the trains and the buses. You be hearing the hood people be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how I'm going to pay my rent. How much your rent? $275? I'll be like, what? $275? Yeah, but it's only a 1-bedroom. What? Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some shitty areas like $600, $700. What's this? It look like a big pamper box. That's what it is, bro. Just go in there, you know what I'm saying? Come on. There's some people that have a lot more to spend, and they struggle because they buy what they need and not what they want. I understand that. I really don't. So when they say rich get rich and the poor get poorer, this is one of the reasons why the poor gets poorer. Not because of they have, the know-hows or the people or the hookups and stuff like that. they might have a little bit more, but money-wise, you can probably, even myself, if I think about it since I was 20 to now, if I would have saved more than 50% or, 70% of my money, I would have probably had a lot more money. You know what I'm saying? But, when you're a teenager, you want to spend a little here and there. It happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. I got next paycheck. Right, you know what I'm saying? But if my older self would have came and smacked my younger self out, and said, hey, no, stick to your budget, it would have been cool. But, these are the little things that I learned, so I'm passing it on. Do a budget this way and you'll be okay. So even, I'm teaching my son the same thing. Like, he wanted something. I'm like, okay, you got your money right there. Now, if you waste it all, what are you going to have next week? But then he thinks he's slick. Then he'll go to his mom and ask her for $1 or $2. You know what I'm saying? That's his way of saving money. That's his way of saving money. Yeah, but saving money is good. Just do it, please, people, because I don't really understand how someone can spend. So you figure like $275 on the rent, right? And some of these houses, they don't pay light and no gas. So and no trash, no maintenance fees. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people, they don't pay none of that, just rent. And then you got your cable, of course, which that's another $100. So let's say cable and your phone bill, $500 maybe. $500 a month. $500 a month, I'll be living large. I don't know. Shoot, that's a dream I would never want to wake up from. I'd be like, Charles, wake up. No, my rent is $500. I got total $500 bills. Don't wake me up. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, put some more NyQuil or something and knock me completely out because I want to keep on dreaming. Yeah, that's like $125 a week that you have to budget. And so you figure $125 a week will pay all your bills. So what you do, you put $175 a week. So you got $50 a week for your rainy day. $175, and you can't do that. Getting a paycheck of like $250, maybe $400 a week after taxes, if you're getting $10 an hour. Oh, now it's $15. So look at that. And I was doing a low budget of $10 an hour. So I bet, please, I don't want to hear nobody. I'm serious. I get pissed when they be like, yo, I can't pay rent. And then when I hear them say like $200, $400, I'll be looking at them like, what is this guy Greek or something? Like he's speaking Greek because I don't understand why is he saying he can't pay and he getting income unemployment and his rent is only $2 something. I don't know. People, please. Oh, sorry, I didn't say hello to all of y'all that logged on, but hello, because I was already in my imagination mode, like, damn, $200 and something, and I'm like, how's that? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Anna. So he's like, hi, I'm here. Yeah. So how do you guys save? Like Will, how? What would you, like if you need to save right now, what will you cut off? Oh, he said he will cut breath, not completely off, but he will change his.
Put it from $10 to $4 from just with the breakfast sandwich down to just the bacon.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Sometimes even food-wise, everybody thinks you have to buy a lot of food. If you eat a big breakfast, for some people, they can last the whole day of work until they get home. You know? I'm not saying you should do that, but maybe during lunch, just eat a little something simple. Juice or soda or something. There are times that like me, Will, and a couple people, we be out in events in the summertime. You're hungry? Nah, we're not. We'll do a whole event, 2, 3, 4 hours, and then we go eat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then we're only eating because we're like, okay, we're relaxing, we're sitting down, let's eat, do something. But sometimes it's not because we're really hungry, but we just wanted to hang out and eat. We're definitely hungry. He was like, shit, I'll be starving. I just don't want to get off the line. No, but yeah, in a reality, it's like you can cut a little bit. Like food and clothing is probably something you don't want to cut too much. But entertainment wise and stuff like that, yeah. I know one thing that a lot of the hood people would never want to cut. Their weed. They should be like, please. I just got a dozen edibles. Shoot, I ain't cutting that. Buy bulk. You don't have to worry about it. No, but in all honesty, please try to save your money because you don't know. If anything that the COVID have shown you was two things. One, people don't make no common sense. And two, you need to save money. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the year of no common sense I ever seen in my whole life. And a lot of people not saving money. Even when they got the extra money. So now they mad because they don't want to give them extra more than $600. You know what I'm saying? What would happen if we would have never had the government to help us?
I mean, that's kind of how it works.
Oh, they don't help us anyway, right? They don't help us anyway. Hey, Christina. Christina, who's my niece, too. I've been telling her a little bit how to save her money, too, you know? So we want to waste it just to go to a party and stuff. I got to take a cab. Don't the train take you to that same place? You know what I'm saying? $2 versus $30. But I don't like the train. It's going to take a little too long. I can just take the cab and go straight. Okay. Where you want? Straight to Bankrupt? Because Bankrupt Avenue is just a block away. You know what I'm saying? If you're taking $30 versus $2, okay, you get there 20 minutes early to a party that's going to last 4 or 5 hours. I'll get there about 20 minutes late to the same party, and then let's say who's going to save more money. You know what I'm saying? So there's a little things here and there that you guys can do. Carpool is still good. I still carpool. Hey, where you going? Going that way? All right, cool. Put your money together and you go carpool. I think that's more southern, suburbs things, right? Yeah. Especially in PA and all that. If you're in the suburbs area that, carpool. All right, this week you driving everybody. Next week you drive everybody. That's the best way to do it, And the guy pays his gas, and then now for the whole week he don't have to buy gas because he's carpooling with everybody else. And then you just continue like that. So once a week, and plus less wear and tear in your vehicle. Because if you have 5 people, that means 4 weeks out of the 5, you're not driving your car.
That right there is actually the real savings because you have to get your car checked a lot less.
Oh, yeah. Oh, please. You know what I'm saying? Wear and tear on a vehicle it's hard. So Christina put a heart, and it's true. Save your money. All right, we got a couple minutes left. Oh, good, 30 minutes left. What's going on in the news? Oh, I had to say it. How many times are they going to impeach somebody?
As many as gets nothing done.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because to them, 4 plus 4 is 0. Because that's how many times they're going to impeach, and how many times they're going to think they're going to impeach, and how many what they really going to get is 0.
They literally said that the impeachment won't get Donald Trump out in the next 6 days, but that they needed to do it so that way people knew that there was a price to pay. Yeah, and then plus something about in case he wants to come back again in 4 more years and redo it, his name is tarnished and all this. Come on. If America wants him now, he'd be president.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but he says he's going to rerun.
Yeah. So even if he didn't win now, what would make you think he's going to win later?
Kamala Harris.
I was speechless right there because he just said it. Kamala Harris. That's what's going to make him win next time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to... What they say, be careful what you wish for, I think it's going to happen. Be careful what you wish for. But everybody knew you were either getting the demon or the devil. Everybody knew it. That's what I used to say. Who you voting for, the demon or the devil? You know, Hey, you know what I say? There was no angel in this whole thing. Well, maybe the Chinese guy was.
Yang, I think, is running for mayor or something here in New York. I saw a post.
Oh, if he's running for mayor, he got my vote.
I don't know what it was. He had an ad saying Andrew Yang for New York, and didn't say what position he was running for, but it popped up in a video game I was playing. One of those premium games.
It could be because remember, this is their last year. I think it's a mayor or the governor can't go no more. Yeah, one of the two is gone in 3 to 4 months.
I don't know, but Andrew Yang for something, so I can get my $1,000. Thank you.
Yes. But not only that, and that's the good thing about 2021 is in a couple of months, either the mayor or the governor, I think, can't not run again. So we're going to get somebody new. Wait. So Dumb and Dumber are going to break up.
Think about this, though. You see how everybody's complaining now about $600?
Yeah.
Andrew Yang would have gave them $1,000 if they voted for him.
Out of his pocket, too. You know what I'm saying? It was out of his pocket. It didn't have to be a sign. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even have to worry about, let me get the Republican. What? Oh, you're not signing. It's coming out of my pocket.
Here you go. He didn't even need COVID. He just wanted to give us $1,000.
Yeah, and that was even before it, right?
Yep.
Out of his pocket, he was going to give us money. Nobody heard that, though.
All you people for Hillary, all you people for Trump and Biden, now Andrew Yang should have been president. And you would have had your money.
We had the first Asian president. Yeah. and to top it off, an American, an Asian president. You know what I'm saying? So
who knows all the doctors that would have had COVID solved in 2 weeks?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was like, we have announced that COVID would be here in about 2 days, but tomorrow we have the cure. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe with an Asian president, all jokes aside, China might have been willing to tell us about their problem that much sooner.
Could be.
Think about it.
Yeah. Well, listen, no matter who y'all pick, the one bad thing about it is stop thinking they are for you. No matter who you pick, they are not for you. You know what I'm saying? They are for themselves. Whatever can make them money in the long run is what they're going to do. Because it's a business. There ain't nobody in this world right now that says, I want to be president so I can be bomb rushed with all these paperwork and headaches and something to work with these people because I am for the people. No. I'll be president. I'll be like, yeah. First thing I want to do is I'm going to buy me this. You know what I'm saying? That's why you want to be president. Because you know you're going to, I'm going to have guards all over. I'm going to be, that's why they can't put a ghetto person as a president. It'd be done.
I mean, I would love it. I wanted Herman Cain so bad.
Herman Cain?
So bad. A man who ran on the platform of a pizza place. Yeah, give me that.
Put what's his guy's name? Jackson. We won't have no more damn things in these mother effing.
All right, so Kanye failed. The Rock didn't run. Can we get Sam J for 2020?
Right, you know what I'm saying? We get Sam J, he'd be like, what? Ain't no more effing Republicans running in this mother effing. And then he'd be cursing out every reporter. Yep. What the effing you talking about? Huh? And he's straight like, that's what we need. We need a president that be like, President, is it sunny outside? Yeah, well, the blue systems are going. We don't want the whole thing. Yes, it is. Next question.
I'm sorry you say that, but we did have Donald Trump. He was,
yeah, but he kept a couple of times he was going around the question.
He wouldn't go around questions. He would just straight up tell you, I'm not answering that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, not answering that one. Check.
Somebody asked me this question that's not stupid.
Yeah. The one that they were saying about the, are y'all going in to talk about the budget cut? He said, just why he went, he looked at the lady first and he said, isn't that what we said we were going to go do? I was like, oh, snap. Because in a way, yes, Donald Trump, he spoke and people were like, oh, I think that was the reason why, because people are not so used to those straight answers, you know? It's like court. Well, I don't want to hear you running around. Give me the straight answer. Did you murder the person, yes or no? Well, see, the knife was in the facility of my area that I was, quote. Listen, I don't want to hear all that. Yes or no? Although,
in all fairness, I enjoyed Bill Clinton's not having sexual relations.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that whole speech was you know what? Yeah, I know the guy. You know, he was selling these grass items that we were but I never inhaled it. You know what I'm saying? Like he would look around and, did you have sex? No. He was speaking just like the down low people. I'm not gay. I just give it.
Right.
So he was like, no, I wasn't having sex. She was giving it to me.
Exactly.
I didn't pump. I just stood there sitting down and she did all the work. You seen Police Academy? That's what was happening.
Wow. That's the first time I've actually heard that said.
Right? Because that's what that reminds me of. You know what I'm saying? Police Academy, for the people that watch Police Academy, they were doing the same thing on Police Academy when he was having the conversation. So he didn't actually give it. She just took it.
Hey, there you go.
So, you know.
Best defense ever.
Anna said the pandemic proves how many couples go broke because they go out to eat a lot and order out instead of cooking at home. That's another way, and get coupons to grocery shop. That's another way to save money. And that's another way they stupid people were doing it. All because you're home. Oh, let's go eat. Let's go out. Now, look at me. I'll make a mean takeout. Sometimes when it's my day to cook, I'll be like, damn, should I cook? But what I do is, if I buy, I'm going to make sure I buy some for today and for tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to buy a cookout for just to eat today. I'm like, if I spend $20 and you're only going to give me a little plate for today, I'm going to go down the block and give me $20 for 2 plates where I can buy the next day. No, that I would do.
My coworkers, like, I'm not one to cook. And my coworkers constantly like, yo, you always get, like, Uber, whatever. Isn't it expensive? I'm like, yeah, I'll spend $30 right now, right? Mm-hmm. But I'll get an amount of food from somewhere that'll last me 3 meals, where it's either lunch for the next 3 days or it's every meal that day or whatever the case may be, where my money is spread out, where at the end of the week, my food budget is still the same number.
Right.
And that's the important part, keeping the numbers the same.
Same. No matter, yeah.
And it's partially being economically convenient, but knowing yourself, right? Like, I order so this way, I don't necessarily eat so I'm stuffed. I eat so that way I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be hungry for like another 8 hours.
Right. You know. Which is good, and that makes a good point of how to save the money. And yeah, Anna, you're all correct. There's a lot of people that's been eating out, and that's how you can tell if you have a woman that know how to cook or not. Wait a minute, I thought you knew how to cook. Well, I didn't really say that. I just had food ready when you used to come. You know what I'm saying? You just assumed I was cooking.
It was Boston Market, folks.
I know, right? Oh, don't. Boston Market is good, but don't even mention it, because then I'll get that little hungry. I might have to end the show. Because I love their chicken with the mashed potato meals and all that. You know? But also that you can get a coupon to get stuff from restaurants and stuff like that. So that helps a lot. I learned a lot about coupons lately. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, okay, $2 off here, $3 off here. A bill would come out like $150, and after the coupons, it's $120. Hey, you know, 25 cents here, 50 cents here,
$1 here. You ever seen those people who coupon so hard that the supermarket has to pay them? Oh,
yeah. Oh, my God. I seen a video where these people actually coupon. I got a 2-for-1. What you got? 3, and they be trading like, I'll be like, what this is? This is like those playing cards or something. I'm like, ooh.
No, I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody says. That is nothing like people trying to trade at a tournament. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
For the coupon?
No. Coupons are easier because ain't nobody trying to take your coupon. But you try and sell a Blue Eyes White Dragon for the wrong price and see what kind of fight happens between 2 40-year-old men.
I could just imagine, you know, an auction with coupons and stuff. I got a 2-for-1 expiring next week. No, I hear $2. I hear the $1.
Go to Chinatown. You may not understand it, but I bet you that's what's happening.
Yeah. But
they savvy.
And then, you know, I used to get pissed like when the person comes with that whole book of the coupons and be like, wait, I think I got something for that. That's the tomatoes? Yeah, I'll be like, oh, my God. But now I'll be like, oh, man, this lady's really saving. Because before I'd be like, it's a quarter. Really? I'll give you the quarter. Keep the line going. But then I realized, okay, a quarter here, a quarter there, you know, it helps. So, yeah, Anna is correct. Save your money by using coupons or eating in. You know, if it's 2 of you and you're Latin, you don't know how to make food for 2. You got to make food for like 3 to 4. Because it took me a while to learn how to make food for 2. But it was good because that means I have food for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if I got to cook rice and my wife be like, oh, you know, it's only us, right? And look how much rice you, well, then that'll be tomorrow or you can take it to work, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to go to waste. We good. And then you just keep it going like that. It's another way to make save money. Buy your meat in bulks. Season it, freezing it, you're good.
That's what she said.
Yep. You season, freeze it, and stick it in there. That's it. And you're good to go. But yeah, and then back to the president stuff. We need to find a way how to stop picking presidents just because you don't like the other president, or you don't like the color, you don't like she's a woman. You gotta really get all the facts together because we got a demon and a devil, and they still fighting.
If we select our president as we do our high school class president, we end up with the same results. Nothing going on.
Yeah. How many times I was supposed to get hall passes when I didn't get nothing. I voted for him and I didn't get no hall pass. What's up with that?
I never got soda in the water fountain. Broken promises.
Broken promises. That's what you're going to get. So don't get mad. Especially don't get mad when a president be like, I'm going to give all y'all $5,000 and a house and everything. You seriously, yeah, we're going to get a house. You seriously going to think that they're going to let him do that?
Yes. Well, you see, you think it very literally. What he's promising you is a job and banks that will have loans.
Yeah, right.
So they're already there.
I didn't say I was going to actually give it to you. I'm going to help you get it.
I'm going to give you the opportunity
To get it.
I'm going to create some more jobs, and I'm going to tell the banks, lower your rates. That's about it.
And that's another thing, too. Like, I posted up a couple weeks ago, instead of worrying about the government giving you jobs, I think the government should give you opportunities to know how to get jobs or how to make your money. I think they should make a free course of that. And some people were like, nah, they need to give me my money because you're lazy. You don't want to do it by yourself. That's why you was like, no, don't teach me. What's that old saying? If you give a fish to a person, they'll eat for a day. But if you show them how to fish, they'll eat forever.
Yeah.
Even though they'll get tired of fish. But still, well, as a male, we don't get tired of fish. You know what I mean?
Maury would say otherwise.
Right? Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you want to bass, other times you want to flounder.
No, but in all reality, you go out there and if you know how to make it, you can make it. You don't have to worry about it. So I think that's what the government should do. Help people, give free courses of what you need to do, and that way you don't have to worry about it, Because a lot of businesses went down, and some of the small businesses lost their business. They didn't lose money. They lost their business. And for business-wise, this is what I'm going to show you. When you lose your business, you can put that in your taxes, and you can still sell all the material you have in your store. It's just a bad thing that you have to close down. Like you hear a business person on TV, they be like, yeah, I had to close down. They never said, I lost my business. They always say, I had to close my shop. I had to close down. You know what I'm saying? I had to downsize. Us, as non-business people, they'd be like, yeah, he lost his business.
I mean,
that's the difference between a business person and we don't really lose a business. We have to close it down for some reason. And it's just, we built it up. Like right now, if I have to shut all this down, it's just sad that I had to shut it down. But I'm still going to make that money that I lost because I'm going to put it like on taxes or something like that.
Right, you put it in taxes, but not even just that, but just the fact that if you license the name for X amount of time, you can always bring it back.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You still own the brand, you own the name, but you just don't have a physical shop.
Right, and it's just sad that you had to because you had it open for that long. As a business person, that's why we're sad about it. But they never say, I lost my business. Like,
unless it's to Walmart, because Walmart has everything.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but we had it, even here in our business, we had to revamp ourselves and figure out, okay, what are we going to do? Now, yeah, we were ahead of our time because when COVID came out, we were like, okay, we did this. We're doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, but there are certain things that we're like, oh, now we have to change this and this. You just have to revamp. And just like in life, you have to revamp yourself, Oh, because I've seen a lot of people still hanging outside even after the COVID. And those are the ones that wasn't working anyway. But they're complaining that they wanted their money.
They still making money the same way they were beforehand.
Yeah. That's the one thing about COVID that I found out. I'm like, if a white person would pass by the Bronx, they would really know who the drug sellers are. Because they'd be like, wasn't you outside when everybody was working and now there's COVID and you're still outside in the corner? He the seller. Let's go to him. You know what I'm saying? Because they made themselves out to like.
They might have profited the most out of this unless there's a dispensary nearby.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing, too. When they bring the dispensers out here, how are they going to work?
A lot of upset people in Brooklyn and the Bronx.
Yep. Because they're already thinking about legalizing it. So, but it's legalizing it in the store. Let me repeat that. Because it is legal in New York if you get a prescription.
So technically it's legalizing the sale.
Right, the sale of
it. And legalizing the recreational use of it. So
right.
The person using the drugs has no problem as long as they buy it from a proper location or they're not witnessing buying it from their usual person.
Right.
It's the seller, the guy who's on the corner who's still taking a risk.
So now that means the corner people, are they going to get paychecks from that?
No, so essentially the people with the shops, the salesman already. Just walk around now.
Working out in the corner, bro. Yeah, yo, you can bring your clientele
give them a job, give them a W-4, and that's it.
There you go. Bring your whole clientele.
Look at that.
But at least you can be legal now. You don't have to be like this.
That right there is your $5,000 in a house.
There you go. You see what I'm saying? We can be president.
I don't want it. I'm black. I don't need that stress.
Nah, we don't need that stress. We don't need that stress. You know what I'm saying?
Forget Texas, unlike a lot of New Yorkers. I don't need that stress.
Yeah. Believe me, I don't think a real black or Puerto Rican person can be a president. We do it all wrong. A real one, first of all, will be barbecuing in the corners and stuff. I'm Latin, so you be getting all these other Latin people. Because once one Latin person moves in, you bring all your other friends. That's it.
You said friends like you didn't mean cousins.
Well, cousins and stuff. I'll be like, yo, what is this lawn here for? Oh, it's just for Nah. Tear that tree down, put another house. Mira, primo, I got you.
That's a landscaping job. Look at that. He's already creating more jobs.
I'm creating more jobs. I'm like, yo, knock this down, put a house. I got my cousin. He coming right now. His wife got pregnant. What's this doing here? Water fountain. Who looks at this water fountain? Nobody? All right, I'll change the whole White House. You know what I'm saying? It'd be colorful house now.
I'm okay with that.
Right? Because you think about a big-ass White House and all that lawn for what?
Only a black person is allowed to renovate a house that was built by black people.
True. We renovated good.
Right. I mean, we built it in the first place. I think we're allowed to be like, you know what? It needs to change now.
Needs to change.
It needs to change.
And they just need to revamp everything, I guess. But if anything, we were speaking about how save money and how COVID have changed the looks of stuff with 2020. A lot of things happened in 2020 where it was bad, but as I have to look at things in the good way, there was a lot of good things, you know what I'm saying? There was people still alive, and I know they say that so many people died, but I don't really know one person in my family that died of it, but I know people that died of shot fires or stabbings and stuff like that. So I don't understand that.
The math doesn't lie. This is as dangerous as any other disease before we get anything, or even some of them since we've gotten a cure or a vaccine or whatever. It's dangerous. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to downplay the danger.
Oh yeah.
But you also have to consider if the way to cure it is to spend 14 days away from other people, that's it. Like, yeah, that's not that bad. And it's to the point where like, okay, now we can move it down to 10. There's no real cure for it. There's no real vaccine for it. Like that really has been effective all the way. You just gotta, fight it off like you do the cold, like you do the flu, like you do anything else. That's all.
Yes, and people, please, if you are going to go out, don't complain about the people that not wearing the mask. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Because your ass went out.
Exactly. Bam, right on the spot. If you're because I be hearing people, I'm so scared and nervous, then say your ass home. See how that worked? I took care of your whole cure right there. Stay home. Oh, but I can't. But then you can't complain then.
There are apps for everything now. I'm not even going to start naming them. But there are apps to get groceries sent to your house. There are apps to get food sent to your house.
You know what? I just seen where we were going. Oh, Western Beef, and it said, buy your groceries. They take. I was like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I mean, supermarket.
the only thing we need is the laundromats now. They'll pick up your clothes. That's it. That's all we need.
Actually, they have it where you can walk to a laundromat, give them the clothes.
Yeah, you can do that. All the laundromats. But I'm saying that go up to your house now and pick it up.
Nah, man.
That's the next step. Lazy.
Steps and laundry bags are a problem. The laundry people are like, no, you still want clean clothes. Come over here or wash.
But at least you can just drop it in the wall.
You know what? If you're really that nervous,
what's 59 cents a pound?
Add all to your shopping list and just use your tub. Like real honesty. Don't be so lazy. If you ain't going outside anyway, you got time to wash your clothes.
You got nothing to do.
Right.
So, because I seen that some people said, oh, it's because they're not considerate wearing their masks. And I was like,
they don't got to consider you.
They went out to do what they don't know you. So if you're wearing your mask really to protect yourself or not to give it to someone. Because if you're wearing your mask not to give it to someone, you're supposed to stay at home.
Yep.
So you actually only wearing the mask not to get it.
Yep.
I always hear that, oh, but I'm going to wear it because I don't know if I have it. And if you don't know you have it,
keep your butt inside.
Stay home then. Get a test if you want to make sure you don't. But if you think you have it, I got a couple systems here, dry. I think I have it. When in doubt,
the hospital will tell you if you have any non-respiratory symptoms of COVID, stay home. Just self-quarantine. If you think you have it, stay home. If you're not sure, if you just want to be cautious because you have no symptoms, then you go to the hospital. But if you're like, I think I have it, stay home.
And listen, if you're going up the stairs and you're fat, the shorter breath that you're feeling, it has nothing to do with the COVID. I'm just saying, all right?
I'm going to say it in the nice way. Even if you're not fat, if you think that you are overweight for your size, and you can do a simple Google
lack
search,
of exercise. That's probably what it is.
That's whatever the case may be. You're not in your body mass index, and then you're out of breath. Eat a salad.
Yeah, there was a test that I seen. I don't know if it's true. I did it, but since I know how to hold my breath, it doesn't really work. But they said if you hold your breath for a little bit, and if you let it go, and you start like gasping or something, it's probably because you have something clogged or something. That's like not a test for COVID, but it could be part of a COVID thing. Mm-hmm. But if you're walking up the stairs, it can be lack of exercising. So don't think everything is because you probably have COVID. But if you do, like I say, like when I'm in the house and I grab like a food or something, and I'm looking at the food, I don't even check. My mind is, when in doubt, throw it out. So when in doubt, if you think you're sick, then stay home. That's it. But if you're going to go out, right now it's called, they should have a door, like a little sign, enter at your own risk when you're leaving your building. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Enter at your own risk. If you want to leave your house, you're entering at your own risk. By you complaining about people not wearing masks and everything, it's not going to help.
Remember this. A lot of people got COVID at home.
Yeah.
Like they caught it.
They still got it at home.
Right. Not because they went outside. So, just remember that.
Yeah. They could have, and some of them didn't get it because someone came into their house. They just already had it and they stood home.
Yeah.
So it can happen. If you want to, if you stress yourself more, your body is going to get sick. When your body gets sick, you're going to get COVID even faster. So if you notice, a lot of the people that got it were because they were sick or elderly. I really have not seen anyone that was perfectly healthy say, oh, I got it so bad that I couldn't hardly get up. And I didn't see it. I'm not saying it's probably not out there, but I never seen it or heard about it. But what I heard was many people that either they were sick and they got it. So if you're going to go outside, it should have a sign in the buildings from now on, you're entering at your own risk. And for the people that didn't understand that, is because you're exiting the building and entering the world. So that's why the sign says, enter at your own risk. You know what I'm saying? And then we can just clear the smoke with that. Now nobody has to worry about it. Because I tell you, I don't really stress myself, and I can go towards religions-wise, but we don't want to do that because you'll be pissed. I'm just saying, if you believe in one thing and say another, then, but I just believe when your time is a time. So, yes, I am going to protect myself. I do the things, be cautious. We've been doing cautiousness before COVID in the studio. So, hey, we're just gonna live our life. But if you stress too much, you are gonna get sick. So stop trying to stress yourself, and stop saying you're not gonna go out and then you go out. So save your money, do the rest, and stay warm because I heard this week is gonna be up and down with the weather. So that's when you're really gonna get sick. That's how the flu comes about. If you're gonna dress with a sweatshirt, sweatpants, and everything one day, do it the next day. Don't wear shorts the next day just because it got warmer. Still do it. If you get a little hot and you sweat, just open up a zipper a little. But don't go with a less layer than you did yesterday because that's how you're gonna get sick. Like I wear the same layer. So we'll check you out next week. And I think we probably will have a brave enough co-host to come aboard next week. But again, whoever you think you like as a co-host, let us know. And we'll probably put them as a permanent co-host. All right? So we'll see you next week. And remember to watch every other show that's on the LDM network. Coming this Sunday is Will's Review and the comment section. So check them out. And I don't want to hear nobody talking about they bored, they don't know what to watch. The LDM network got so many different shows. So see you next week. But I got to get out of here. I'm hungry. Maybe some chicken. I don't know.